Onward to the moment we've all been waiting for.
You mean for the 46 people who actually watch this show?
No, it's growing. It's gonna take off, Sandy. There's over 100 videos. The hand's finishing school soon, and people will donate. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah, all right. Let's just do the Golden Sock Puppet Award, Brian. It might be our last one.
No, it won't, Sandy. This is gonna be the best one yet. Trophy and music, please. Thanks, the judge.
Oh my God, is he going to be all right?
Yes, he'll be fine. Well, last year's G-Spotty Award was a ripper. Be sure to check it out if you haven't already. But now, without further ado, here are the nominees for the 2024 Golden Sock Puppet of the Year, the person or organization who did the most to keep people in formation rather than thinking for themselves. And the nominees are...
Adam Bant. The leader of the Australian Greens, Bant spent more time on social media than he did in Parliament, opposing almost every policy for not being woke, climatey or Palestinian enough. The Women of the View. The entire cast of the ABC chat show for their absolutely relentless political fear-mongering, supplying a constant stream of fuel to the already raging fire of division that is today's United States.
Wow!
Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, for using props and slideshows in press conferences to show the world just how simple it is to justify his unending retaliation and destruction of the Palestinian people. Vladimir Zelensky, the President of Ukraine, for using pleas for money and credit in press conferences to show the world just how simple it is to justify the continuation of the war with Russia over engaging in negotiations. Kamala Harris, for somehow climbing to the very pinnacle of American power and running for president on a campaign of hope and joy, blowing over $1 billion on labeling her opponents fascists and threats to democracy. And dictionaries.
And the winner of the G-Spotty for 2024 is... Kamala Harris. Kamala.
That's right, it was a tough race, but there's no denying Kamala Harris was the standout winner of this year's G-Spotty, amassing a whopping $1 billion of expenditure to not win the US presidency in 2025. Harris framed her campaign as a choice between freedom and the end of democracy, using her experience as a prosecutor to put Trump on trial yet again. But Americans couldn't get past the woman who cracked down on cannabis users before admitting to smoking weed herself, gave vapid answers in interviews.
I do believe that certain issues are just settled. Certain issues are just settled.
Clearly we're not.
No, that's right. And that's why I do believe that we are living, sadly, in real unsettled times.
Waffled on about nothing.
It's on your laptop, and it's then therefore up here in this cloud that exists above us, right?
Who laughed maniacally. And got her leg up, so to speak, by openly being the play toy of the 60-year-old married governor Willie Brown when she was only 29. Harris latched onto the brat summer to try and stay hip with the kids and splashed joy all over her campaign, even her running mate Tim Walz. And despite these marvellous efforts to keep people in formation, she still managed to lose the popular vote by almost 2.3 million people. And for that, Kamala Harris becomes the second INN Golden Sock Puppet of the Year. Back to you, Brian and Sandy.
Well, wasn't that a great Golden Sock Puppet this year?
Oh, I don't even think it was close, was it?
I don't know. I thought those ladies from The View deserved a gong.
Oh, they sure do. But I am glad that such a prestigious award would go to a black middle-class woman of colour who is black and was raised in a middle class as a woman, Brian.
Though she was magnificent this year and certainly kept everyone in formation for a while there.
I thought she was a certainty for president when Trump was going on about eating the dogs and the cats.
Me too. I really don't know what happened.
Yes, you do, Brian. She really wasn't very good. You don't want to sound like all those other network news anchors, do you?
Oh, yes, I see. You're right. Sorry about that. She really wasn't very good, was she?
Nah, she was terrible.